Back here at the ballpark, welcome in John Shambi and Chris Singleton. We've got one out here in inning number 7. This is J.J. Bleday. In the air, out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. If you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And now, out to short, Arcia. They take the force out, gets him easily in. Welcome back. We go to the 8th, and now it's the switch inning. Now on the bump, Domingo Acevedo.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
There's the strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Swings through that one.
For this guy, it's truly a battle when he steps into the box. Only one thing on his mind, seeing that pitch out of the hand and hit it hard somewhere.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Righty delivers. Got him. The big righty strikes out the side. Back in Oakland, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, number 73. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it, and there's one down. Here's the second baseman, Jonah Bride. Up the middle. Can't glove it cleanly. Throw to first. Gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out. So here's Brown at the plate. 1 for 3. Drilled in the air. Right field. Way back there. And that is out of here. Seth Brown goes deep, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Base is empty with 2 away. Aledmys Diaz now. That one ripped. Pilar going back on this one. Still going back. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. Arcia relay to second, but he's in there easily.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. There's
the left-hander on now, Lucas Litke.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
And now it's going to be Connor Capel. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. That one felt good, his 7th home run of the season. And they add on. It's 4-1.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So 2 down. Here's Ramon Laureano. Lifted in the air, right center field. Acuna after it. Makes the grab on the run. And that will end the inning. 2 homers in the inning lead to 3 runs through 8 full. Acevedo, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
And here it comes. And down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. In there, and it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. In the air, right side, Capel has this one sized up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. The Braves down to their last out. Travis d'Arnaud getting ready to hit. That's in for a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Living life for the speedy. Nobody like a Lagos machine. I am stingy with my peace, and I'm greedy with my happiness. I know say nobody better. Jumbo Mary, I'm a opening ever. Baby, I be your dog, I no be bingo. Do you want to reggae or calypso? Cause whatever I do, they don't go fit though. Yeah, see I can be the blues in I reading, but it's bad. I'm thinking, and them pretty and them bougie, and them. What is the cost I paid all? Make this story for no day long as I'm happy. Yeah. Meta. Inside my jeans, Mario, lady, you never see something. You already know who go fi kill this beat. It's a bad boy. Yeah, but money goes on, all I'm back, oh back on, oh back on, so oh back on, oh back again, salam. And my people, oh back riding, salam. Meta. Talking beans, hold up, and angels when they you stuck on your stoop. I flew the coop before I grew up. I took off and shook off them hate before you showed up. I whipped up and clicked up my multi, that's why we told up. Came down a roller, leaning and slowed up. I'm really rush open up, so what you waiting on this glow for? It's like some water you can soak up, or build a boat on the low for. Should it float up? The knee is transporter. Everybody want the roof, I'ma fly the coop. Fly, work the wheel. Ice cold piece of chain, give you cheese. Tough look, that's your loss. I buy no matter what it costs. No matter where I be, I floss. There's no such thing as too much sauce. I got ends in the south, I got money in the safe. I don't bother with crumbs when it's bread on my plate. I don't share, I got bells of bass in the trunk of the coupe. 215s, I need room. When it knocks out and boom, burn it down, smell the fume. What you mean she ain't choose? Been a since the womb. Hold up, I'm trying to break the mold and catch a meal ticket and make these non-believers have to deal with it. Never tripping on these lanes, we don't see the same. I leave them all behind when I'm in the lane. Super fly, change the game, dawg. Clear the lane, dawg. Private plane, dawg. Two gold range of rain, dawg. Out of rain, dawg. Let it bang, dawg. Super fly, change the game, dawg. Clear the lane, dawg. Private plane, dawg. Two gold range of rain, dawg. Out of rain, dawg. Let it bang, dawg.
Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario?
Ayo, Bo knows this, and Bo knows that. But Bo don't know jack, cause Bo can't rap. Well, what do you know? The dead dog is first up to bat. No batteries included and no strings attached. No holds barred, no time for move faking. Got to get to loose so I can bring home the bacon. Brothers front, they say the drop can't flow, but we've been known to do the impossible like Broadway Joe. So sleep if you want, like who will help you get your Z's true. But here's the real scoop. I'm all that and then some. Short, dark, and handsome inside your eye to show you where I'm from. I'm vexed, fuming. I've had it up to here. My days of paying dues are over. Acknowledge me is in there. Yeah. Head for the border. Go get a taco. I see record from the
Back here at Lone Depot Park. Welcome in John Shambi and Chris Singleton. We've got one out here in inning number 7. And here is Yuri Ruiz. Line to right, base hit. In comes the runner from third, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Pitching change here for Oscar Brazoban.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Now at the plate, Jonah Bride. Can't field it cleanly. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
So here's Brown at the plate. And the 0-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One runs in. Here's the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they lead by 3.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle.
This one driven into the outfield. Could score a pair. One run across. Brown coming home. He'll score as well. It's 6-1. He is safe.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, number 33.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter.
Up the middle. Beats the throw, and the run scores. A run comes in on the play.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Laureano comes up to hit, and Laureano is retired. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Hammered to center. No doubt about this one. Way out of here. Gone. His second of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 9-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Two outs, nobody on. Digging in for Oakland, Shea Langoliers. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. So they bat around and score 8 times to take the lead. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the A's 9 and the Marlins 1. Bottom of the inning, here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. And a pitch. And there's the strike.
You know, these Marlins, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
One down, base is empty. Bounced up the middle. Allen tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
The designated hitter, number 9.
Gene Segura at the plate here. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Out to short, Allen. Third out, and that ends the frame. And the Marlins down quietly. They trail it big. It's 9-1. And welcome back. And now the shortstop, Nick Allen.
Leading off for the Athletics, the shortstop, Nick Allen.
The pitch. Base knock, center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now there's one away. Next up for the A's, Jonah Bride.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Allen around third. He'll score, and they now lead by 9.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
New pitcher for the Marlins, A.J. Puck.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
And he deals. On the ground, right side. Slings to first, out number 2.
The third baseman, number 4, Kevin Smith.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Oakland, Kevin Smith.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Line drive, base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. And now the right fielder, Connor Capel. Left field, De La Cruz settles underneath it, puts the squeeze on it, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit, Nick Fortes. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball. Blackburn into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Throw on to Brown. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. John Birdie at the plate.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
Gurriel, the base runner at first with one out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. That one, a base hit. So first and second with 2 outs. Jazz Chisholm Jr. Now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. He'll circle the bases. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 11-4. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment.
Manager out of the dugout. New pitcher now, Sam Moll.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Sanchez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And that's a strike.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. But the Marlins get 3 on the homer as the A's are on top. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
Some people call it rhythm and soul. I could never get enough of this kind of stuff, cause I think they call it rock and roll. But I say roll. Come on everybody, cause we're down.
New inning getting started. Here's Ramon Laureano.
The center fielder, Ramon.
Puck, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016. Here comes a pitch. That's smashed towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Birdie fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Shea Langoliers.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Shea Langoliers. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That one blasted deep to right. Sanchez going back some more, and caught on the warning track. Offense held in check there. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the A's 11 and the Marlins 4.
Because the father never left him. He did it for the brethren.
Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the ninth. Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. The pitch. And a big swing and a miss. The 0-1. Swing and a bouncer. Throw on to Brown. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. To the right side. And they tag him out.
Up next for the Marlins.
So now here's the DH, Gene Segura. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. At the belt and fires. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that'll do it. The A's take this one in a blowout.
Never been in balance. It's a challenge when you're trying to come equipped with damage. Getting callous to what matters and you miss the pattern. How to manage a condition is the trick to catch it. How to handle what you're given is a different matter. Skip the magic, it don't happen overnight. You don't have to overwrite when it's saying how you didn't plan it. Understanding I ain't got it when I gave it all I had. Nothing missing in the math, but the vision in the path. I'm revisiting the past with a pen and pad. I'll be back. I hope you try again. All this time you spent, all that love you gave. Please don't go away. Try again. Underdog since when I used to run a blog. I ain't soft, I could bend a hoop or run a claw. On the fog where I learned to view the sun is small. No sweat when you getting used to jumping walls. Back when I used to call instead of getting called. I remember feeling lost. lost, about to get a job. Send a in the mall, trying to triple out. Had to ask if it costs ever getting caught. Change course, had to bank doors. Now them same doors got a man in wait for us. Handshake still, cause the manners ain't lost. On floss when cause I plan to stay raw. Had to take deals that ain't have a race seal just to have a play field. Now I'd rather take off. Remember when it feels like you gotta stay still if the line ain't crossed. You try again.
Wanna keep you content and under supervision. They got you convinced that ignorance is blitzing. Some ever-changing, moderating human condition. I don't have time to worry about if I am trapped and if there's any way out. I don't have time to worry about if I am stuck and if there's any way out.
So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Jordan Diaz.
Jordan Diaz.
On the ground to the left. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Wastes no time there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Right field, and that is that. So digging in, Jordan Diaz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Out towards left center. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. One runs in. Another comes in to score. And it's 3-1.
Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot, and he drives in, too. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
1 out. Runner at second. Ramon Laureano up next for the A's. Got it by him for the K.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
That Miss Diaz now. Ground here. This is Bryce Terang.
The center field.
And the right-hander deals. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Tosses across to first. And now 2 gone. Back here at American Family Field. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Diaz. Miley back to work. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, on the mound, very efficient.
Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the 6th. Digging in, Willie Adames. Here's a 1-1. And he drops it down the third baseline. Fires to first on the run. Not in time, and he reaches safely. And here's Luke Voigt. The 0-1. Grounded to third, could be 2. To second, and he threw it away. So 2 on with 2 away. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Jordan Diaz. To third, and that chance handled. Out number 3. So the Oakland A's promoted him, hoping he'd make an impact, and he delivered. An impressive multi-hit game for him.
Yeah, multiple hits, your first time after getting called up, not easy to do. And I remember my first game, it wasn't great, but the next time out, got a couple of knocks and was able just to get going and feel like a big leaguer. But that's one heck of an impression he's left today.
Yeah. Cliche if it's not making dollars, baby, it's not making sense. How you picky with your art when you can't even pay your rent? Shit for years and years and years, but seems you haven't made a dent. Oh, that dream and shit you chasing showed his face, then came and went. Feels like I'm out here scuba diving with an anchor, while my people fighting demons and the cancers. Trying to fix it, singing ballads, singing anthems. How I'm so clueless with the last name answer. Shorty get inspired. How about that? How about that? This time, Shorty get inspired. How about that? How about that? This time, how he do that? Can't be sitting gentle in the storm. You gotta move that. I've been busy breaking down the walls. I'm getting through that. Girl, this ain't my final curtain call. I bet you knew that. Trap. How the you figure that? I can't be laying on my back. I hear them knocking on my door, but love ain't living here no more. Holding life, I gotta squeeze. These lemons got me on my knees. They biting, they some fleas. I'm snapping, I ain't saying cheese. Shorty get inspired. How about that? How about that? This time, Shorty get inspired. How about that? How about that? This time.
Hello and welcome to Oakland. We're at Ring Central Coliseum. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the Oakland Athletics. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. Brett Beatty makes his first start for them after the trade, singing it's a new-look lineup after they added him as a piece for their postseason push.
Yeah, and I think he can provide a spark with the bat, maybe lift this lineup to another level.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Down to third baseman, Brett Beatty. Rasmussen back to work. Line drive, Adam in center field.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive.
Back here in the East Bay, leading off, Brett Beatty. Rasmussen back to work. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So up next, Jordan Diaz. Grounded out his first time. Now this is in the air down the line. And there's one down. One down. Now it's the right fielder, Connor Capel. 0 for 1 so far. Swung on, belted. Margot going back, racing back some more. Back some more. Hauls it in on the warning track. Oh, the throw is over his head. Laureano comes up to hit. Here's the 0-2. And a ground ball to first. And it gets by him.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. He's 0 for 1. Bounce to the right. Lau tosses to first, and that is the inning. A's strand a couple. Brett Beatty up next for the A's. And there's a foul ball. High drive, deep right field, way back there, out of here. A towering home run, and now they're out front. It's 3-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Chris, today they had the chance to see how their trade for him might pan out, and the early returns were pretty good.
And it's got to be a relief for him and the GM to see this kind of game after the trade, Boog. And, some more good days at the dish like this, I think it's going to go a long way towards making this deal a real win for them.
Signals like Morse code. My soul start to grow colder than the North Pole. torch goes. In the tradition of these legendary sports pros. As far as I can see, I made it to the threshold. Lord knows I waited for this a lifetime. And I'm an icon when I let my light shine. Shine bright as an example of a champion. Taking the advantage, never copping out or canceling. Burn like a chariot, learn how to carry it. Maverick, always above and beyond average. Fuel to the flame that I train with and travel with. Something in my eyes say I'm so close to having the prize. I realize I'm supposed to reach for the skies. Never let somebody try to tell you otherwise.
There's something in your heart, and it's in your eyes. It's the fire inside of you. Let it burn. You don't say good luck. You say don't give up. It's the fire inside of you. Let it burn.
One love, one game, one desire, one flame, one bonfire, let it burn higher. I never show signs of fatigue or turn tired, cause I'm the definition of tragedy turned triumph. It's David and Goliath. I made it to the eye of the storm, feeling torn like they fed me to the lions. Before my time start to wind down like the Mayans, I show them how I got to grind down like a science. It sounds like a riot on hush. It's so quiet, the only thing I hear is my heart. I'm inspired by the challenge that I find myself standing eye to eye with. To move like a wise warrior and not a coward. You can't escape the history that you was meant to make. That's why the highest victory is what I'm meant to take. You came to celebrate, I came to celebrate. I hate losing, I refuse to make it.
Back here in Cleveland with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for tuning in, and we've got a good one going here in extra innings. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Eli Morgan appears to be getting loose. De Los Santos getting loose as well. In the air out towards right center. Gonzalez trying to get there. Puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2. Ball back in quickly. Runner holds at third. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. He's already homered in this game.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that should be extra bases. The run scores from third, and they lead it in the 10th. And he's got an RBI triple. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Eli Morgan.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. RBI triple to bring in 1 for Oakland. And this is now a 10-9 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. As expected, we're going into a rain delay, and I have a feeling this is going to be a long break, Singy. It is really coming down as they put the tarp on the infield.
Yeah, I think we kind of saw this one coming, Boog, and it's not going to be...
Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Domingo Acevedo.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this.
Got him swinging for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's Josh Bell. And first offering is fouled off. Home team down a run, and the home team trying to pull it out. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
On the run, sends it over to first. Throw to first, and ball game. And the A's strand the tying run on base to win it. Another strong showing for them. They get the W, and they're really looking like a contender.
Yeah, nice win, but, you know, they're not running away with the league or anything like that, but they do look strong, and especially in this one. I'm interested to see, though, how they come out after the All-Star break. A hot stretch, that could really push them to the front of the pack.
Where the paramedics are. At first I'm like, no, I'm nonchalant from afar. Then strike the fake rap star, jugular with a regular balance of the cat burglar bar, known to parlay with. I know the flavor of a car, me and the thugs minds and lay on the corner with the charm unit. I'm from the lab where the bombs distributed, so never try to duplicate the skid from the world. Lieutenant off of Snyder Avenue, we go a eye, like a samurai that a commander died, nasty until he died. Who will imply that I lack ability? Make your words known, amplify the utility. I'm crooked like the eye on a toxic, the land whipper, the sipper. Bring it all together like the zipper on a butter leather. The bad lure brings a bad weather. So to whoever got ripped, let it rest, reflect, the recollect on the way it was set. It's the veteran architect that flows with the river. Be on the low and the legs. So with my man, load the flex. I'm resting where they handle. Vandal is next to flow. So my man, my miz and my man, militant was the master plan. Once again, I came too far to front. I'm coming with the pump. We got more, cause it's what you want. Thump it in your section and throughout your section, in your area, throughout your whole section. Yo, you can't front. I'm coming with the pump. We got more, cause it's what you want. Thump it in your section and throughout your section, in your area, throughout your whole section.
Back now at Progressive Field. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. Really remarkable outing from this starter. His performance on the mound has been flawless. Singy, how can he finish this one off and claim a piece of baseball history?
Well, I think it's going to take a whole lot of focus, Boog, and I think it's going to be required of his teammates as well. And when you're not giving anything up, you're totally aware of it, and that can kind of be a distraction. So this guy can't afford that if he wants to make it 27 up and 27 down.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
I'm pretty excited up here in the booth, Boog. I mean, I'd love to see one of the rarest things other than the cycle go down in the sport right now.
Throw on to Brown. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Straw in the box again. Takes a strike.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a ball popped up. Beatty makes the grab. 2 down. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The Guardians still looking for their first hit in this one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. Here's Mike Zunino. McGill back to work. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick. McGill into his 8th inning of work, Siggy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
0-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
And a pitch. On the ground. Beatty to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Man, he's getting really close to this thing right now. Only 4 outs left, but it's going to be tough to get.
And now, Oscar Gonzalez. And that one fouled off.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the bottom of the 9th. And the batter now, Andres Jimenez.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusted his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Bounce to the left side. Throw on to Brown. And they're down to their last out.
26 up and 26 down. One more out for a perfect game. This is awesome, Boog.
On the verge of baseball history here, and certainly one of the most dominating pitching performances we've seen. Everyone locked in right now. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Bounce to third. Beatty. History, the final out. Well, it was a performance for the ages, Singy. He completes the perfect game and joins a select list in baseball history.
He was as good as it gets in this one, Boog. Totally in control and dominant from the first pitch right to the very last. And I don't know about you, but I feel lucky to have watched it. And just congratulations to this guy on a remarkable achievement. And I think this is going to be a big lift for him and his team going forward.
Yeah, so everybody ain't clapping. They only tune in just to see what can happen. And when it do happen, they gon' want them a fraction of love. Only real when they see that you man. But I'm glad that you noticed. I'ma keep it real. I ain't never been bogus. I'ma find a way even when I'm at the lowest. The storm go away, but the sun's still glowing. Nothing worth it is easy. Nothing easy is worth it. We all live and we die. What you leaving this earth with? Don't crease now, I never fold. I keep my eyes on the road. No looking back, I live forward. They never seen this before. I don't got nothing to lose. I don't got nothing to prove. I just keep jumping through hoops. Can't stop, I must see.
Just between me and you. Just between me and you. Just gotta see that. Just gotta see that. The crowd can't do what they do. The crowd can't do what. Keep working and your dreams might come true. And your dreams might come true. She think I could be more romantic. I told her don't panic. My head is way out of this planet. I'm way too poetic, looking for my Janet. I'm in a bad mood, need to go get a package. They tryna do damage that she just won't manage. I stay on my pivot, ain't losing my balance. When people be different, don't trip on their habits. Keep loving yourself, don't worry about their absence.
Don't crease now, I never fold. I keep my eyes on the road. No looking back, I live forward. They never seen this before. I don't got nothing to lose. I don't got nothing to prove. I just keep jumping through hoops. Can't stop, I must see.
Just between me and you. You just gotta see that through. Crowd can't do what they do. Keep working and your dreams might come true.
Back in Oakland with in inning number 8. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Bounced out to short. Throw on to Brown. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Now it's Josh Donaldson's turn to hit. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. Next offering misses down and away. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Tap to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly. No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Popped up. Brings it in, and that's the inning. So the Yanks go in order, and they trail it here 2-1. Jonathan Loaisiga takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Number 43, Jonathan Loaisiga.
And a pitch. Line drive. Oh, he dropped it. He decides to hold on to it, and he reaches safely.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So, man aboard. Now, here is Brett Beatty. He's already homered here in this one. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Singing some Jonathan Loaisiga nuggets. He hails from Nicaragua. It's not a place that's produced a lot of big leaguers. Marvin Bernard, Dennis Martinez among the few. Now a screamer into the outfield. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And now the DH, Jordan Diaz. Rolled to short, could be 2. Connor Falefa over to second, on to Rizzo at first, and they get the double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. It's the A's 2 and the Yankees 1. All set for the start of the inning. Isaiah Kiner Falefa up to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
The wind of the pitch. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-1. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The tying run at the plate. That one missed.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
DJ LeMahieu on deck for the Yankees. And there's ball 4.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
On the ground, right side. And it gets by him.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel.
Manager out of the now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Zach Jackson.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Next pitch is popped up.
Infield fly rule in effect.
2 on, 1 out. And up next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone now.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Torres swings through it for strike 1. And he pumps it a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Two on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
Say he got 2, I said I'm cool. He looked at me like you crazy. My heart stopped beating to the trumpet. Boop, boop, boop. I sang this tune, I wrote for you. Hey, yo, DJ. Play me the song and set the moon. She want the truth, it's not the hot behind the face. Take a break. Not a real relationship, at least I try. Passion, baby, gotta make a couple rounds. Oh, I'll make it back to you to settle down. I got a
she never would leave me, no. I got a real one, if I broke, she never would leave me, no. I got a real one, if I broke, she never would leave me, no. I got a real one.
Yeah, I bought a condo and it's cozy. My neighbor knows they see a young walk in with his kids, they don't know who he is, they didn't know that he up. No chain or no rollie, I move around dolly and touch. Not cause I'm hard, but cause I got God. I heard that you blowing on fast.
Good evening to those joining us for this live look-in on the show. I'm John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. You're just in time. Aledmis Diaz will bring the middle of the order to the plate here in the ninth. Down just a run. Back here in Detroit with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And there's a base hit to left. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
And now Esteury Ruiz squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the DH, Jordan Diaz. Trying to deliver as the hero. Line drive, that's a base hit. In from third is the tying run. Tie ball game, 4-4. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Oh, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Will Vest. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now here is Connor Capel. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even now at 4 apiece. Back after this on the show. And now it's Jonathan Scope. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. The batter now, Javier Baez. First offering, misses the mark. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. Baez gone on the play.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Torkelson now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Tigers are shut down there. Score remains tied at 4. Back at Comerica Park. On to extra innings. Here's Ramon Laureano. The pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Carpenter on the move, heading back some more. And it hits the base of the wall. The run comes in from second, and it's now 5-4. What a way to get it going. A double to knock home the runner from second.
Yeah, just clearly trading places, and now that guy on second threatening to score more runs. Good clutch hitting to lead off the frame.
At the plate, Shea Langoliers. And a rope into center field, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. One run is in. Langoliers headed for the plate. He scores as well. It's 7-4.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
New pitcher for the Tigers. Baez fires over to first. One away in the top half of the 10th. So here's Brown at the plate. Hard hit right side. Tosses to first. 2 out. And it's Aledmys Diaz. That's a base hit. Run scores.
He was all over that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Next to hit, Esteury Ruiz. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A 2-run shot. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 10-4.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen. Jason Shreve hasn't pitched. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. But it's a late 6-run rally, and it gives them the lead. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number. Here's the third baseman, Ryan Kreidler. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Zach Jackson.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
And a pitch. Just missed.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That one finds the corner, and it's 1-2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers, and that's in there for strike 1. Runner leads away at second. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own. Just 1 out remaining for the Tigers. So they're down to their final out. Now the number 2 hitter, Riley Green.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
In there for strike 1.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Out to short. Throw to first and ball game. And the A's slug their way to a win in this one.
Get hot like the summer when the AC on the light field turn up. You won't club when I think I might burn up.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4".
Does it feel to be? Feel like the feeling of
Hey, one more word, I'ma call Jug Knight. It's my man's. Boy, he like Kimbo Slice. He got hands. TSA frisk me, they say I got something in my jeans. Big bands. Baby girl on me a little too drunky for me. Call Lance, you be talking big, ain't down for the ride. Feeling like the mafia when we go mob. I be with some that be really outside. I'm out the driver's seat to let them ghost ride. Sing to the women, I'm Fat Maxwell. Man wanna see me in a big black cell. He was in a life like Johnny Manziel. Till they hit him up like Blue Cantrell. understand hate from the house, huh? I'm in Hollywood in a penthouse, huh? Baby girl mad that I won't, huh? I don't give on a discount. Funny how I'm eating more than I ever ate, but you check a plate and I slim down, If you owe me money, better skip town. Look, get frisked extra down, huh? Facts. One more word, I'ma call Jug Knight, huh? It's my man's. Boy, here like Kimbo Slice, huh? He got hands. TSA frisk me, they say I got some in my jeans. Big bands. Baby girl on me a little too chunky for me. Call Lance. Facts. 30 years with that, like I feel brothers on my tail. Spinning corners, 30 years with that, like I feel rollers on my tail, on my tails. 30 years with that, like I feel rollers on my tail. Spinning corners, 30 years with that, like I feel rollers on my tail. Look, hey, we in the breeze. Lone Star boy like Vietnamese. Like a young Mike Tyson, you a Roy Jones Jr. weak in the knees. Put some bass in your voice when you speaking to me. I ain't tripping, let somebody give me reason to be. You ain't tough like you talking, I'm very certain. You a tweet, you a scary person with the inside schoolboy there in person. Ringside, Larry Merchant, you a Howard Cosell. Walking folktale, halfway, look wholesale. Wishing on the star it go well. To somebody like us, had enough of it. Sock it in the neck for the of it. Nickname off. One more word, I'ma call Jug Knight, huh? It's my man's. Boy, here like Kimbo Slice, huh? He got hands. TSA frisk me, they say I got some in my jeans. Big bands. Baby girl on me a little too chunky for me. Call Lance. Facts. 30 years with that, like I feel rollers on my tail. Spinning corners, 30 years with that, like I feel rollers on my tail, on my tails. 30 years with that, like I feel rollers on my tail. Spinning corners, 30 years with that, like I feel rollers on my tail. I got my eyes on the throne, so watch me now, watch me now, watch me now, watch me now. Watch me now, watch me now. I've got this craving, you can't take me out. When you think you're ahead, I'll tear you down for the count. I'm not slipping, you won't bring me down. Not gonna get on your level, I'm gonna go for the crown. Watch me now, watch me now, watch me now. I got my eyes on the throne, so watch me now, watch me now, watch me now, watch me now. Watch me now, watch me now.
Back inside Fenway Park, John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. We've seen a great pitching performance so far in this one. He has not allowed a hit. What's the mindset for him and his teammates right now, Singy?
Well, you can bet that pretty much everyone on the bench knows exactly what's going down. And the key is to not let the moment get the best of you. Everybody just needs to do their job.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And strike 2.
We'll see if he can finish the no-no, but he's already done enough to really boost this team going forward.
Next offering is downstairs. And today is draft day. Singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize, because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else. You find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out, later in the day. I was drafted in the morning that I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. So regardless, I think the feeling is the same. No matter whether you find out right away or you find out a day later, you're just so excited to have been drafted by a professional baseball team and have the opportunity to pursue your dream.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The punch out there, so he's gotten deep into this game. And at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Back here at Fenway, out of the bottom of the 8th, here's Christian Arroyo. And this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th.
He's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
And here it comes.
0-1.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to first. And a quick out, number 1. And he's now just 5 outs away. He's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, Boog, he is rolling just in one of those grooves where he looks pretty unbeatable today.
Hernandez stands in now and watches strike 1. That one out to right. Laureano trying to get there. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Man, he's getting really close to this thing right now. Only 4 outs left, but it's going to be tough to get.
McGuire now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Swings through that.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
The Red Sox hitless so far in the game. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here at Fenway Park, now batting Tristan Casas. Swung on, popped up left side. Bounces over the wall and foul ground, and it's an automatic double.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much. Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Pena hauls it in, and there's one away. Back to the top of the lineup. Raimel Tapia up to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1. Left-hand batter waits. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. No play. That's an infield single.
The designated hitter, number 99.
He's 2 outs away. Here's Alex Verdugo. Ball 1, no strikes. Good eye right there.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a 2-1 on the way. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Casas at second. Tapia at first. 1 gone. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 gone. So first and second with 2 outs. Now the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Fought off foul. Tapped softly on the ground. And that is the ball game. Well, we nearly saw history today, Singy, but he couldn't finish off the no-hitter. Still, they got the win.
Yeah, and that's ultimately the more important thing. I mean, most of the game, he was absolutely dominating out there on the mound, really getting the dugout fired up, and I think it'll carry over for him in the next several games. Just really a terrific performance he gave us today.
Like Impalas, had them chat boys all up on your collar. And 25's the new numbers for lows. I holla. Cruising down the street in my 6-4. Out the window. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Cruising down the street in my 6-4. Right. Cruising down the street in my 6-4. Cruising down the street in my 6-4. No single. I was in the kitchen, did on the cone. I was working on a blowing till the morning. You was snowing, pushing on some buttons, turning nothing into something. It was lean off in my wallet, now these pockets super lumpy. Breaking bread with my partners on some choppers, stick my arm out the window just to shine on these bobbers, just to shine on these, recline on these. The wrist game roll, tell them anything goes. Throw the bass with the treble, mix the highs with low. Wood grain on the dash, wrap the wires with gold. Hot trunk for the show, inside it glow. Chrome grill and the woman will wide and slow. Hold up. Cruising down the street in my 6-4. Over the window. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles.
It's easy sometimes when you just coast along. But
Like it or not, something always seems to go wrong. Sometimes people build you up just so they can knock you down. Sometimes they will have you there cause they need someone around. Perhaps you'll receive invitations for tea. Or perhaps you will laugh and you'll make them all smile. Or maybe you'll join them cause it had to be. Perhaps you'll forget what you forgot for a while. Birds of a feather are flocking outside. 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 Like they dance in a curly Q dance. A pulse isn't ringing, a campfire chants. A ritual drumming, although at first glance you thought you could run, but you won't take a chance. It's not an experience if they can't bring someone along. They hang on emotions, they bottle inside. They peck at the ground and they strut out of stride. Birds of a feather are flocking outside.